Hey there, this is Morgan Wible, account executive with Mixmax, and this is how I use Mixmax to win more deals and to stay in front of more people. So first up, we have automations. Okay, we have a fantastic automations engine. One of the ways that I use it the most often is for reminders. Being able to know that somebody opened up my email, whether it was a week ago, a month ago, or 6 months ago, it's going to shoot right back to the top of my inbox because that's how I have it set up with my reminders. Maybe for specific cases, I'm going to have, an email sent out. If you want to, you can have them automatically dropped into a new sequence. You can create call tasks because that's happening. But most importantly, I just want a reminder letting me know, hey, somebody's opening your email a bunch of times. Maybe it was a deal a year ago that was really far along and just fell through for whatever reason, wasn't the right time. It happens, but they're opening your emails again. How else would you know that that's happening unless you have automations like this in place? The other biggest feature that I think I and everybody else in sales uses is sequences. The ability to set these flows in place so that the emails are ready to go out, the call tasks are created. I know who I should call that day. The LinkedIn connection requests or the in mails, they're mostly typed up, but again, like I know what to do that day. This makes it so I don't have to have counter reminders. They're all right here. I can complete them in my tasks. And again, with sequences, like we're not talking about spray and pray. I think we all know at this point not to spray and pray in today's world, right? Like you're going to end up in a spam folder, your health score for your email domain is going to be hurt, lots of bad things, right? So the way that we get around that is through personalization. And personalization at scale means that when I'm kicking off this sequence, I can literally go through every single person that I'm dropping in and I can edit every single stage for them ahead of time. And the reason for that, again, is like we're not spraying and praying. Like you're doing research before you're sending these out. You're finding them on LinkedIn. You're looking at recent activity. You're seeing where they, used to work. You're looking at trends of where they currently work. Use that information to tailor what you're sending out before it's sent. It's one of the best things that you could possibly do. After my sequences are done, I have tasks to complete. How do I complete them? Go right into our web app. I'm filtering based on only the people that are opening my emails. Those are the tasks that I want to complete first. Those are the calls that I want to make first. And that's how I do it. You have our sidekick over here. I still have access to all their Salesforce information. Maybe I make this call, booked a new opportunity, book that meeting. I want to create an opportunity. I can do it right here. I'm not having to re-log into Salesforce and do that again. It makes it more convenient. Like I'm not having to screen hop. One of the other biggest things that I'm going to use is our one-click calendaring. All of our one-click options save time, but more importantly, they increase your response rates. People aren't having to think about, do I really want to respond right now? Or what am I going to say in this response? They just get to click an option. So using our one-click calendaring, and this is available on Gmail and Outlook the same, it allows you the flexibility to pick and choose the times that make the most sense for that meeting. Should it happen this week? Should it happen next week? It gives you the ability to do that. I can reference any calendars I subscribe to, edit all these fields, add in my conferencing. Maybe I want a default guest added in, and then just insert it. And all they have to do is click a time, and it books the meeting. One of the other most frequently used features is going to be our polls. This is one of our other one-click options. We have seen a drastic increase in response rates from inserting one-click options like polls because it means they don't have to think about responding to you. All they have to do is just click one of the options. That's it. They're not taken to another screen where they have to enter in more information. All they have to do is click, and it makes a big difference, especially when we're talking about sequences, and in particular the later or mid to later stages of a sequence when they're already not responding. Inserting one-click options makes it a no-brainer, especially if you've done a good job of tailoring what you're saying, of customizing that message to them, making it relevant. Why not do yourself a favor and use something like polls to increase those response rates? So I hope that this was helpful. That's a day in the life of a Mixmax AE, and I'll see you out there.